As a group, I was impressed. Everybody's ready to roll. Seems like they're locked in. No excuses. No talk of anything else but baseball, which is the cool part. Everybody's here. We're ready to work, and we did an outstanding job on a hot day to work on our thing and get out of there as soon as possible.
Alex, you met before practice. Ownership was there, and everybody talked. How'd that go? Can you give us a little insight?
I just talked to the organization. I haven't addressed the team yet, but just to thank everybody that was involved last year. For this to happen, from ownership all the way to the people that works in the family room, everybody has to be on the same page. If the twins are not happy, then Angelica's not happy, and then I got problems to manage the team. So, it's something that I was very proud. There's 4 principles that I do believe coming into this situation last year that we have to be on top of it. It was communication, connection, preparation, and execution. Obviously, we know we execute it. We prepare as best as we can, but communication and connection from top to bottom, it was on point. And I just wanted to make a point to everybody that was involved, everybody that was in that meeting, to thank them, because without them, no chance we win the World Series.
Was today in your mind trying to close the door on last year?
We're not closing the door. We're not closing the door. We continue it. The whole turning the page thing, you look at it, you turn the page or because something negative happened, and there's nothing negative from 2018. I do believe that, in my case, like my life is a book, and we have different chapters, family and friends and kids and baseball and school. So, we're going to continue what we did last year as far as our principles. We believe if we keep doing that, we're going to be in a good spot, and it's a continuation of what we did last year.
Are you of the opinion that the tone you set early in spring training last year was something that carried through?
Huh?
The tone that you guys set in spring training last year was something that carried through?
Yeah. From day one, I've been saying it was very impressive. They were locked in mentally, and today was a perfect example of what we do as an organization. They're ready to roll. No complaints. It was hot. It was humid, and I didn't hear anybody complaining about it. They went through their day, and we'll turn the page and we show up tomorrow.
Maybe it's easier to keep that kind of continuation message you're talking about when you have so many guys back, or you have almost your whole team.
I do think the organization does an outstanding job as far as keeping us in check and humble and what we want to do. I wasn't part of the first 2 division titles, but there's something good happening here. This team has put themselves, this organization, in a spot to win the World Series the last 3 years. And that's what it's all about. Give yourself a chance throughout the season to make it to the playoffs. You make it, and then you win 11 or you win 12 and you win the World Series. But if we can put ourselves in successful situations and give ourselves a chance to compete in October, that's what it's all about.
How many players other than Pedroia have limitations to under 30?
Marco. But he was out there tracking pitches. Right now he's up to 50 swings. He's taking 30 ground balls, so that's good. I'm glad that he's able to be with the team too. He hasn't done that in a while, and you can see his face, and you can see him in the weight room in the clubhouse. He's a happy camper.
Is Alex dealing with anything new?
No.
Were you on the backfield when Pedroia was hitting live against Brian Taylor?
Yeah, he hit a soft line right to right.
And,
don't get caught up. It wasn't laser. Yeah.
Well, but you saw the moment where the fans were there and kind of cheered for him. I just thought he hasn't heard that in a long time. That was kind of cool. Right?
Yeah, they love the kid. He's been great for the organization since 2006, and I know there's a lot of people excited and looking forward for him to contribute this season. For me, I have to, slow it down, and let's see how he reacts tomorrow, and we go from there.
So you've been cautious?
Always, for now on, yeah.
Alex, how close is Marco to maybe clear to take part in more stuff?
I think probably he starts swings the bat live in 2 weeks, I think it is. Yeah.
I know obviously the major league roster would seem beyond him given how long he's been off. But can he start the year in the minor leagues, or do you think he might need extended spring? Or
There's a chance, but obviously the weather will play into it, and obviously how he reacts. It's just like Petey. I don't like getting ahead with him. We're very excited where he's at right now, but we'll take it day by day. But there's a chance.
You talked about Mitch and trying to keep him healthy through the whole year. Do you kind of see a straight platoon with him and Steve, or are you still kind of sorting that out?
No, I mean, there's certain matches that we prefer Steve, and there's certain matches we prefer Mitch. We have a very productive first base. So you put those two together, I mean, you expect great things out of both of them, and you have to take care of them too. Brock will play a little bit of first too, so I do feel on a daily basis whoever is playing is gonna be a weapon and is gonna contribute.
Do you see either of them playing any other positions?
Who?
Either Mitch or Steve?
Mitch, I mean, he keeps saying he throws 92, 93. So, nah. DH, first base, that's it.
Hey, Alex, 20-second clock. Have you addressed that with pitchers yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I don't even know. I heard about it yesterday. I saw it this morning on TV. I don't know what's going on. Somebody, Joey's coming tomorrow. He'll be around. Sorry.
Okay.
So we'll go over rules and all the cool stuff. So.
Do you think there'll be any problem adapting to it with pitchers?
With nobody on, yeah.
No, I mean,
With men on, then there's certain guys that they slow down the
it
game.
won't be used with men on. I think.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, can't. You gotta give signs and be ready.
What do you expect from Benintendi this year?
Another solid year. He was great last year. He's excited about leading off. I think he'll hunt fastballs early in the count and put good swings on it. He played real fast in October, not only defensively but running the bases. He was great. I know the power numbers went down in the second half, but I mean, I told him not to worry about that. There's a progression for hitters. Jose Ramirez was hitting 40 doubles 3 years ago, and now he hits 39 home runs. So there's a progression as a hitter, and he's in the middle of that. So we expect great things out of him.
Alex, you said this day is an exciting day, obviously, but how different was it for you this year than it was last year?
I was nervous last year. Very nervous. It is something you dream about, and you thought about it for a long, long time. But then you get in front of a lot of people in that room, and the Spanglish comes into play a lot. Yeah. So, but this year a little bit more comfortable. There's some great things that we talk about, and there's nothing better to have gratitude, and tell people that you're just blessed that they're around your life, and then to tell everybody how much they mean not only to the players but for me personally. It was a great day.
Was that your message pretty much?
Yeah.
As good as Mookie and Jackie are defensively, you feel like sometimes Benintendi gets overshadowed for how he is defensively.
I mean, the thing with him is just like the pace of his game is the same. It's like don't go there, but it's kind of like Carlos Beltran as far as the pace, like there's no high, no low. It's kind of like the same pace. I'm not saying he's Carlos Beltran. I'm not saying he's a future Hall of Famer, but he doesn't. I mean, he plays at his pace, but in October he played very fast. He played very fast. He did an outstanding job throwing to bases throughout the season, and it was cool that he was a finalist for the Gold Glove. I think I bet if you ask him, that's one of his goals, to join Mookie and Jackie as Gold Glover.
When will you have a list of your pitches this weekend?
So what?
When will we have a list of your pitches this weekend?
The list of the weekend, I'll have it by Wednesday.
Are you satisfied with how good a look you're getting at some of the non-roster guys, the relievers? It seems like you've had a lot of them in live situations.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be out there right away over the weekend. I mean, Dana has all the plan. We're talking to players already, how we're going to use them. So that's what it's all about. Somebody has to step up. That's the big question mark for this team. So I'm very pleased with the stuff that we have. There's a lot of fastballs that will play at this level. There's a lot of good breaking balls. and I think we can actually maximize their talent and put them in spots that they're going to get people out.
Is it important to get a sense of some of those guys early so you know what you need to do to get ready for the season?
Yeah. I mean, it's always good. I mean, you go by video and scouting reports, but at the end, it's good to see it and then have the reads. And it's been good the last 4 or 5 days.
As for non-roster guys, what are you looking forward to seeing from Mike Warren? And also, can he contribute to this year?
I mean, Ryan Brazier contributed last year, and he wasn't even in the conversation here. That's the message I've been telling them. I said, Workman in 2013, he was a big part of the World Series. Brazier last year. Waldy made the team out of spring training. Pointer was a contributor, so everybody's in play. Actually, he's the one starting on Friday against Northeastern. Yeah, he's starting on Friday. But we just talked to him yesterday, talk about usage and how we can maximize, his stuff. So it'd be cool to see him and see how he plays.
How much do you appreciate Sale going out and watching Hernandez?
That's something we talk about it, and I know Darwinson appreciates that, and we found out a few things about Darwinson today with all the equipment out there. I didn't know about his spin rate with his breaking ball, like he's way up there. That's cool, but just to have Chris and David paying attention to those guys, that's what it's all about. They know that these kids are going to contribute sooner or later. They're going to be part of the equation, so why not help them out right now and try to speed up their development.
Bucks ownership said that they had talked to Chris about an extension this morning. What would that mean to you guys to get him locked up before the contract year starts?
Be great. I mean, we got one more guys that can pay dinners and all that. And, yeah, I mean, Mookie's already paying for our team dinner before the home opener, before opening day. So, Eddie, no. Mookie's making 20. So, yeah, he crushed the arbitration thing, whatever. He took advantage of the process, so he's paying for that one. It'll be great. He's what you want from players. You talk to him, the interviews, and the way he handles everything. He handles Boston. He loves it. Very humble guy. He lives in the area. He's been around this area for a while, so he loves his family, and it'll be great.